Right. So it's a common thing in it that people, some people don't want to give any change to the homeless because they're like, nah, I don't want to give them any money because they're gonna use it on drugs. They're gonna use it on alcohol. And I've come to overstand over the last couple days. So, and that do you not see the predicament of their life? They want a bit of escapism to cope with the situation of their life. They want alcohol or drugs to take their mind away from the fact that they're homeless, they're hungry, they're starving, you know, they feel they're in a hopeless position. And I'm talking about the real homeless one. I'm talking about these fucking dirty, stinking, fucking coward, fucking evil bastards that try to portray as if they're homeless and all of this, but they're just trying to feed off of people's compassion and steal their money. Karma is coming for them same way anyway. Get me? So I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the real ones, the real genuine homeless ones. You get me? Can't blame them. You can't blame them. And for me, I've 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 always had the like mindset of, yeah, like I don't want to give them money and them go get alcohol or them go and get drugs. I'd rather, they go and get food or water. And if I can at times, I'd prefer to give them food or ask them, like, do you want food from the shop? What do you want? You want a sandwich, you what you want chips? What do you have water? I'll go shop and I'll go get you a bottle of water, you get me? That's what I would prefer to do, But as I said, the last couple of days, especially from like yesterday, I saw a homeless guy on the train and that, and I gave him some change, and then I started thinking, and I was like, if he goes and uses that to go and get drugs, you know what? Big up to him, man. Because that's a mad situation to be in. And the mad thing is, there's people that look down on homeless people or people who are in those predicaments trying to find their escapism through drugs or alcohol. And the same people looking down on them, they do the same flipping thing. And they are not in nowhere near as bad of a situation. They've got house, they've got money, they've got loved ones or people, then whatnot. Yeah, either one of those or multiple of those, and they still need that escapism. You get me? Of drugs, of whether it be alcohol, whether it be sex, whether it be just going outside and trying to pick fights with just random people, random innocent people. Get me? Like in whatever other toxic type of ways, but to try and cope with whatever they're going through in their life. But yet, as I said, they've got house, they've got money in the bank, they've got all of this. So you doing the same escapism thing, trying to cope with your reality. How can you look down on someone who's in a much lower position than you that's trying to do the same thing and you want to look at them and judge them? Come on now. Come on now. Come on. So obviously, you know, we've we've all been there or are there where we have done those things where, our life, like we feel that, we wanna escape it for a little bit. So, we take them drugs, weed or bit stronger drugs or whatever, or alcohol or whatever, we can all relate to that, you know, and the aim is to try and get away from the escapism and face reality of this is the situation. This is what I need to figure out a way to sort out this situation. But everything's balanced. And if you're going through things, you might want, a little thing where you're like, you know what, man, I feel a bit heavy and like, you know what, like, let me just go get some like escapism, like, let me go run some weed or drink some alcohol, you get me, or whatnot. Of course, as I say, there's like varying levels, there's certain escapism levels that it's really bad and it can really mash you up. But there's healthy escapism, such as playing games, watching films, sports, gym, working out, even. So there's healthy ways to go about escapism. But yeah, I'm not gonna go on for too long. Just you get me. The homeless people, don't knock them when they're gonna go get. Yes, like listen. Another thing, a lot of these people which are looking down on these people, if they were in the same shoes as these people, they would have off themselves time ago. They would have off themselves time ago. They would have given up. They would have. Because these people out here, the homeless people, that people that are on the trail or whatnot, and they're genuinely going through it, they're fighting. They're still fighting the good fight. Why? Because they're still choosing to breathe. Every breath you take is you choosing to still fight. When you take yourself up out of here, you're like, you know what? I'm done. This, get me. My life is too much. I can't deal with this no more. And you take yourself up out of here, And I get it. Like it's not even like you're a loser because you took yourself up out of here. But get it. Like some people go through some mad stuff, and they'll be like, you know what? Get me. Like I'm done. I'm tired. But you breathing, just off you choosing to breathe and still breathe, get me? You're fighting. You're fighting. So, just to the real ones, just think about that, with the homeless people, Sometimes, you know what? Yeah, like I know you're gonna go and buy some alcohol or you're gonna go look to buy some drugs. Go on, man, because I can't lie, man. If I was in your situation, man, I would want a bit of escapism as well.